up, everybody? Welcome to the video, and I think it is time. We have 3 days until Season 7, meaning that it is time to do our season review. Now, the guys are never here for a season review. Basically, what I do is I review the season, and talk about what I like and dislike, and we always use it in Battle Lab, so I can talk about everything here. So, we'll start with the first thing, which I always talk about, the locations. So, my least favorite are the favorite. So, I will say this, we only got 3 POIs this season, which were Colossal Crops, Bony Verbs, and the Spire. And, yeah, let's talk about them individually. So, first off, I'll start off with Colossal Crops, and honestly, I think it's a really cool POI. Sure, it was kind of sad to see the Coliseum go early, but I think it's a really cool POI as well. Now we have these crop circles here as well. I think it adds a little bit more to the POI. It's like, oh, look, aliens are coming, which I think is cool. My only issue with Colossal Crops is it's very similar to the Coliseum, but at the same time, I like how it's a mixture of Frenzy Farm and Coliseum. I think it's really, really awesome, and yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna give this POI a solid 7 out of 10. It's not the best POI we've done this entire chapter, but it's still a really good POI. And yes, I like this POI a lot. Okay, since we're next to it, we're gonna talk about the Spire here for a second, and honestly, I thought we were going to see more with the Spire after the Spire quests. And I do think the Spire definitely has the best build-up of any POI. So I think the Spire is really cool. But my biggest issue with the Spire is Glyph Master Raz and how OP he is. I have been wiped out constantly by this guy. Like, legit, he has like 50 million HP and just like 10 million damage. Like, please nerf him. And I'm actually really happy to see this guy go. Now his bow as well isn't really the best mythic in the game. It's a mythic bow. It's better than TNT's boom bow, which I honestly completely forgot about. I'm not even lying with you. I completely forgot the mythic boom bow. But yeah, as far as a cool POI, I like how it's so we got from the event. And yeah, honestly, I think they're gonna keep it for next season. I'm not sure. If they do keep it, might get some big changes. I'm not sure, guys. And it's like let's just like look at the damage here. So I'm not gonna kill Rat. So look at the damage. And he also gains all his health back. Like, this is actually ridiculous. He does 40 damage to his attack and has ridiculous range. And he has a bow as well, and it's an explosive bow. So overall, Raz is not a fun boss. And also, this is POI held 8 out of 10. And now let's go over to Bernie Verbs, the first actual change they did to Salty Springs. Wasn't really a fan of tilted Salty Towers last season. I can't say Salty Towers, right? So to see them actually change Salty Springs with such different changes is cool. Keep in mind, there is some tilted aspects still here, like the clock tower and the big building right over here. But it's just so different to any other variation we got of Salty that I can accept it. I also think that it's such a cool POI. You know, it's probably my favorite, probably one of my favorite POIs we got in this season. But overall, it's probably the weakest rating because I never really liked this POI. I really liked it too much. And I also think it's a little controversial because people absolutely love Bernie Verbs. I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. So yeah, I think my favorite POI this season is the Spire. Even though it has its flaws, I just love the Spire, especially the storyline and everything like that. And yeah, we are including the event in this review here as well, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. And now let's talk about crafting. Now crafting was a mechanic that was something I never thought were gonna get into the game. I thought it would be a cool idea, like, oh, you can make your own guns, right? But no, that's actually a thing now. Now you can craft like countless different types of guns, but you need the right guns to do it. Like, for example, I can just, like, if I can just find, like, a makeshift bow here, I can craft, like, a certain bow. And, yeah, which I think is cool. I think crafting is a really cool mechanic, and I do honestly like it a lot. That's controversial, because people have been saying, like, oh, crafting was the worst part of the season. I actually really like it. I really enjoy crafting stuff. I like crafting stuff in Minecraft, so of course I like crafting. So, it's a really cool mechanic. I'm hoping they keep it for next season, which they probably most likely are. Like I see, if you like domestic mechanical parts, you can craft either a primal rifle or a primal thing. Just like for the bows as well, craft like different types of bows. It's honestly such a cool thing. It is sad to see all the primal stuff being removed last season. Yes, it is being confirmed by Hypex. The primal stuff is gonna go. Yeah, so let's talk about the weapon, the loot pool. My only issue with the loot pool is how much they butchered the primal shotgun, and how people still complain about it. Like, listen, the drum shotgun was fine after its second nerf. I do like the speed with it, but they nerfed the speed. It's like, I mean, it's just a little bit more accurate, and I think that's probably people like, oh, they should nerf it again, which is fine. I mean, yeah, not another thing, but I think the highest for the season for weapons is the bows. I think the bows are easily the best thing about the season. There's more variation of bows. It's awesome. Hopefully we get more melee weapons, like swords. I'm still waiting for more melee weapons, like more types of weapons, like heck, any type of sword from Save the World in a season would it be amazing. Kind of like a medieval season. Like if we ever get like a medieval themed season, right? Give us swords, give us crossbows, and that'll be amazing. And yeah, honestly, the weapon loot was pretty cool, and also the recycler is really hard. Now let's talk about some of the cons of the season which I have. So one of the big cons I had this season was the fact that some of the updates really have too much to Battle Royale, and that's really it, because this season overall has been really amazing, and yeah. So, some of my mixed things, I'm mixing the Spire Guardians, I'm also mixing how you get the Mythic Yeezys as well. And I also want to talk about the exotics real fast. The exotics are cool, man. And they're not really they're not really the best things in the game, but they're really not that bad. And I also do like the inclusion of different types of animals. And easily the best animal this season, with absolutely zero doubt in my mind, is chicken. It's Roderick. What else am I gonna put number one? Wolves? Nah, they break your builds. Dinosaurs, they're cool, but they ain't chickens. So yeah, I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. The chickens are the best things we got this season by far. But I think there is one thing I'm definitely putting into account with this review, and we're gonna hop over to that mode real fast. Ooh, season series here. Okay, so I just logged out. It was a little bit more intern, but oh yeah, we got the first teaser here for the season. So it looks like we got a fish stick backbling, either some sort of gun device thingy in the right, and then you got a milk carton. So that's pretty cool. And now I want to talk about the skins we got this season. I think that's another thing we talk about every single season. Let's talk about the skins in the battle pass real fast for a really quick section. Let me search up Chapter 2 season. Chapter 2 season 6 right here. You can see how much great skins you got this season, and let's talk about them, right? All the battle pass skins are amazing. The battle pass is overall a really good one. I have a video that I still have to edit real fast for the battle pass skins. Even the Easter skins, right? We got the Easter skins this season. We got really cool bundles. We got Isabel. So it's a really great skin for seasons. And then, you know, all the Fortnite groups except for Allie. Allie is easily the worst skin we got this season. We're really good. And I also love the DC skins, right? DC is turning in such a good rarity. Like, Deathstroke Zero is amazing. And now, let's go talk about the one modes I'm talking about. Also, by the way, I do think the skins are a little bit weaker than last season's skins by a little bit, because we're going to be getting like amazing collabs for like every single 5 seconds. But these skins are still really solid. Like this trio right here skins, Eco, Stray Feather, and Grimy, could all three of them be my favorite skins this season. And also Isabel. I cannot forget about Isabel. Alright, and now let's talk about the modes. Without a doubt, the best thing we have gotten this entire season was creative itself. Like, holy shit, they had so much crap to the creative. And let's go over that because they got all the primal rifle, all the primal weapons, right? Which is already cool, so like 5 million types of weapons. We got coal at the second update. We got a bunch of brand new devices as well, like the save point device, that I think is really cool. But usually the best part is all the vehicles. We got every single type of car, helicopters and boats, which is all insane. I've been waiting for helicopters to come to create for a long time. And also, a bunch of crafting materials. So much heck, these aren't even in the game. These are from Save the World as well. So and all the fish. When you're talking about, they did all the fish. Everything. Literally all the fish, right? You got, except for a few like the 0 point in ripped fish. Besides that, every single fish in here. You got the spicy fish and like all. This is just so cool. In fact, they even have the Midas flopper. And they finally adding fishing to the creative as well. You can now fish in your islands. They added the key cards. They added a bunch of brand new consumables. Holy shit. This was the best season for creative we have ever gotten. Sure, we've lost a lot of the old items from that stupid, stinky 15.50 update where we got rid of all the umbrellas like that. But it's such a good item. Also didn't talk about this. The May 27th or 28th incident with the Thanos Gauntlet at Tiny Town is going down in history for being the most ridiculously thing they ever put into creative or have ever been packed into creative. And yeah, overall, this creative has been such a great season overall. Like, creative is really pushing towards the top for me. This is the best season for creative. No cap. Like, sure, it was sad to see some of the things like the mechs, the shopping carts, and the golf carts go and quad crashers, but don't worry, they should be coming back soon. I don't know when. Maybe next season? Let's take a guess. And guys, this is so tells me we are so close to getting to Creative 2.0. So yeah, everybody be excited for that. Overall, Creative just 10 out of 10 this season. Solid gold, 10 out of 10. Easily the best season for Creative. Like, I constantly come out to Creative just mess around with some of these items. I just remembered a big con of the season. And I want to talk about that right now because that con, just flew up my head because oh boy, it's the Escapist LCM. Now, I was lucky to get this umbrella. Thank God, I like this umbrella a lot, but holy shit, that LCM was awful. It was awful, it was rigged. People were so toxic during it, and I'm so happy that I got the umbrella. I don't give a shit about the loading screen. I really don't anymore. I would like to have it, but it's like, yeah, it's not something I really want as well. Okay, besides that, I think it's time to talk about the event. So, the Zero Crisis event, I think was a really awesome event. We got in really awesome music with the event, mostly the last 2 minutes from the foundation with the virus being created. That music was bumping. Sure, we had to say goodbye to Butter Barn during that event, which I'm really still salty about. Epic, why'd you remove Butter Barn? But overall, it was honestly such a great event. And probably one of the best events we are ever going to get in this game. And also, right, what it did to the story is awesome as well. You got some really cool skins like Agent Jonesy here. He was in the event. We also got the Spire Assassin. We got the Foundation revealed to us. I don't think we're going to get that skin until maybe next season. We could see him in the Battle Pass next season because it's like an alien skin. You never know. He could be in the Battle Pass. Maybe we're the secret skin. Please, Epic. But yeah, overall, it's just been such a great season, such a great event. 9 out of 10 for the event skill. It's not my favorite event, but it's up there. And now let's talk about my overall opinion for the season. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. Today we are using the Mythic the Baby Bow. Yeah, that's right, guys. Challenging guys how to get the Mythic the Baby Bow. This is not a joke. This is a Mythic the Baby Bow, guys. Patrick, you're not part of this video. Alright, so as you can see, the Mythic the Baby Bow is really powerful. My screen shaking. Oh my god, my screen shaking! Oh! And the bow does 1,000,000 damage. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get to the baby bow. First off, all you gotta do is you gotta sacrifice yourself in a campfire. Now, this may sound really bad, but don't worry. As soon as you sacrifice yourself, the baby will come from the sky. Oh, my screen's shaking again! Oh! And there you go, you have to the baby bow.